Chicago.
That, there's such an art and a science to this. And you talk about upsells, right? How do you teach upsells when there is an art to it as well? Like, what are some of the parameters or guidelines you give? Because you have to give some type of guidelines. It went from Elvis to Beethoven, but you probably gave them training and guidelines. So what's your process for at least giving guidelines for the upsells?
It's composure. It's timing. I mean, I can't start mentioning dog movies before this individual started talking Elvis Presley. If her dog never barked, I would have never known. I could have heard something else in the background. Could have been anything. But as long as the agent is in the moment, because a lot of the times they'll be stressed because of the past, anxious of the future, or thinking about lunch. And if I didn't hear that dog bark for 2 seconds out of a 15-minute phone call, I would have never sold those additional movies. And so almost like a boxer, you need to be focused 100% when you're on that call. In between calls, on your break and lunch, zone out as much as you want, but you will be getting these sort of clues that are on these calls in regards to, and an upsell sometimes is not even offering additional stuff. An upsell could also be retention, because if I can keep you and get a referral, that's an upsell because we're getting business out of that. Or you'll be calling us back again to order a second time. I can consider that a client upsell in regards to fidelity and loyalty. And so as long as they use their common sense, Jeremy, if they have the sort of manners that we were raised with our parents and grandparents, our amazing grandparents, then what we can do is we can relate with individuals in a natural way. And we have a huge menu, and all we have to do, and we don't have the time to go over every movie, but as long as you're not hanging up and you're excited and we just keep talking, we can make suggestions. And some of the best, as you want to say, salespeople are the ones that will let you know that it's not the right fit. You play basketball, not every shoe is perfect for you on the court. And so the greatest salesmen for sneakers will look at your size and the way that you play and make those sort of suggestions. And almost the takeaway is what adds to your credibility, because you're not just throwing everything at the wall to see what fits. When someone is not just a yes man, but can be almost a devil's advocate and explain why today or at this moment, this is not a perfect fit for you, that individual not only will come back in spades, but tell all their friends, hey, I finally got someone that calls the balls and the strikes and will tell me if my tie is not straight. And so I've earned so much of my business by being forthright with my clients. And as much as I'd like to earn their business, a lot of times by default, I'm not able to take the account because of one reason or another. But then again, when I am capable, we've established such trust before even working together that if any sort of complication or challenge comes up, it's nothing. We've already established that sort of working relationship where we can get through it together. And so upselling is not a forced fit, my friend. I'm not forcing a hand or telling you I only got 2 left and you got a minute to buy it. That's a one and a done. You'll have them one time. But if we're talking about long-term clients, these are the individuals that you need to walk with, not hit the ball and drag.
Richard, I want to be the first one to thank you. Everyone should check out Costa Rica's callcenter.com to learn more and more episodes of the podcast. And Richard, thank you so much.
Had the best time today. Thank you so much, Jeremy.
What I got, you can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walk through the fire.